Hi, my name is Princess Abia, and well, how did I meet Freddie Green? Interesting. It's strange because I actually noticed Freddie Green for the first time at a place called Alpha Lounge. Well, this is a place where most of the Nollywood actors, go to chill, and we have after parties and things. And I was invited there for the Shaggers music lunch. I remember walking into that place that day, and I noticed this man sitting there with somebody else. But I'll be honest, I never saw anything else other than an angel sitting there. And he really caught my eyes. But I walked off and sat with my friend. And I remember that day, there was a gentleman that was busy dancing with me. I wasn't comfortable with it. And I remember saying to the guy, I am not interested. Not knowing Freddie Green was actually there watching over me. I was told later on in the relationship. So I left. And after then, I think I've been seeing Freddie Green with Danny Eskin in pictures, but I've never paid attention to him because I really didn't recognize the man I saw that day. Like I said, on that fateful day, all I saw was an angel. So Freddie Green was never the face I saw. Now, what now happened? Well, I've been on my own for 3 years plus, going 4 years, and I wasn't really ready to go into any relationship because of what I have been through with my family. And on this fateful day, I'd invited Danny Eskin again to come on my show, which is Princess Abia, Shake It with Princess Abia on SRTV. I invited Danny Eskin to come and promote 2 of his shows that he was going to be having over the weekend. And I noticed he said to me at the time, can I come with my uncle manager, he says. And I thought about it, but then I waved it off. And I said, oh yeah, that's all right, But I remember getting to the studio, and I said to my director, which is Christian Ashaiku, I said, Christian, I'm not sure why Danny is asking if he can come with, at the time I didn't even think of his name as Freddie Green. I just said why he wants to come with, his uncle. I hope he's not trying to matchmake us, because if he does that, I'll be very, very angry. Jokingly. And Christian went, I don't think so, but let them come. So anyway, they came for the show, and we did the show as normal. And after the show, Freddie Green walked out with Danny Eskin, and I remember Mr. Shaiku again said to me, Princess, I must tell you something. That man fancies you. And I remember getting really mad. I said, Christian, I do not fancy him. He goes, Princess, it's about time you give someone a chance. I said, well, I've told you I do not fancy him. When I'm ready, I will get to that point. So I walked out, not knowing Mr. Freddie Green and Danny Eskin were still downstairs. And as a lady, it would be rude of me to just walk past them. So I stopped, had a chat for a few minutes, not knowing all that time Mr. Green was making his assessment on me, which is okay. And he gave me his card. He goes, please send me a message, but say who you are. And I left that day, but I didn't think much about it, to be honest with you. And I remember sending a message to Danny Eskin, thanking him for coming on the show. And I did the same with Freddie Green. And I got a reply back, and he obviously commended the show and how happy he was and how he would love to contribute more. And I said, thank you. And he goes, can I call you sometimes? I was taken aback with that question, but I did say, yes, you can, politely. And that was how it started. And today, we're here planning on how to have our traditional marriage.
Well, I believe in destiny. In the Bible, it says, in which any direction a tree falls, it will always fall where it fell. When I went to Mrs. Abe's show. It's true, I was sizing her up. When I saw her at Shakers, I said to myself, no, this is the woman for me. But I never approached her. I was still monitoring her, whether she's one of those girls who are very familiar with other men. So I let it go. I can't even remember the clothes that she was wearing. But usually when I went out, I don't look at people. So after the show, and then she sent me a thank you message, and I asked her if I can call her. Gracefully, she said yes. And you can't imagine how happy I was. I hit my chest like Tarzan with excitement. I say halfway through, I've got this woman, because I knew I would get her. Now, with the message that came in, well, we used to call ourselves. And I think 4 days or so later, she was complaining about her phone as usual, woman. I said, hey, is she one of those women who want phone from men and blah, 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 blah? But how many phones? So I said to her, well, if you wouldn't mind, you can come and have my phone until, you are ready for a new phone. And she gladly accepted that. So, she told me when she was coming, and as usual, I wanted to impress her with my cooking, because any woman who had tasted my food never goes free. Never, never, ever, because the foods are cooked so beautiful, so loving, everything, and this is the way I chow my woman. So she came that day. I was really feeling down that day, at the same time feeling very happy that she was coming. So I sat on the chair near the tube station there, not knowing even I was sleeping. And she came and she woke me. I said, no. Then I walked her home. Then I convinced her to drink something. She said she really drinks Baileys. I said, okay, fair enough, there's Baileys here. Why don't you? Then I served her food. She enjoyed it. I bet because it's her first time, I bet if we're very, very rich, we should have eaten all my food and gone away. But she behaved perfectly well as a lady. Now I put music on. We're talking. I intentionally put on very nice, lovely music with your Iglesias. And we sat down there. I said, can we dance? Maybe dance, please. And she was feeling shy. She didn't want to. Because I knew for sure, if I danced with her, I won her heart. So I convinced her, and we started dancing. For the first time, I was behaving all right. My hand was like this, holding her, and then sometimes I click her hand a bit, and no response there. I click left, no response. What do? I brought her close to me. I said, come on, please, be free, let's dance. Then she would walk. Then, oh, well, I bet she's going to hit me when I say this. The rest is our own business, not for the public business. That was the beginning of the relationship. However, she came here 3 occasions, and because my whole love has gone into her, and then I thought this was a God-sent one. And my deceased wife, Ifeanyi Obi, died 2014. I said I wasn't going to marry anybody again. I'm not going to have affairs at all. And even if I had to go for a woman, I'm not going for any woman. who has children, because I've been through a lot with stepchildren. But because of the love I have for her, I said to myself, nothing venture, nothing gain. So, I gave her the key, everything, and then, we started, playing the game. And because I wanted to show her that I got nothing to hide, I just introduced her to Facebook, to the world, that I found an ideal partner, and she is the one I'm going to live my life with. That was it. So I said to her, what I did when she came here, she was going, I did because I don't want anybody, when she stepped out, I don't want any man to approach her. Okay? So she had faith in me. She's a good woman. She's made me so happy, especially the children. They came in the morning, lie on top of me, give them kisses and all sorts of things. We are very happy. The kids are very happy. Wistful. They are very happy. But I think that I have found my ideal partner. I've also warned her that if ever I have to die, it's either I'm taking you away or come and sleep in between you every night and disturb your peace. So here we are. I have captured her. She has captured me. Very happy with my life. No fears, transparency, honesty, everything boxed together. So that's our story, short story.
I'm going to add something there. I just remembered that on the day of Shega, looking back, because later on he showed me the outfit he was wearing on that day, because I keep saying I saw an angel, and it happened that we were both wearing the same color shade blue. Isn't that awesome? On the day of Shega that I saw him the first time, and he noticed me for the first time, we were both wearing the same colored shade blue. And when he came on my show for the first time, I was actually wearing the same dress that I had on when I went on Shega's show. So it's really, really significant. There's definitely something there.
God sent.
Yeah, God sent, because I had asked God, believe it or not, I made a request, and everything that I'd asked for is just here. I said, Lord, I do not want a young man. Don't be offended if you're a young man out there, but that's my request to God. I said, I want someone that will adore me, adore my children, respect me, respect my children, treat us like diamonds, treat us like egg, because you don't want the egg to drop. That's what my request was to God. There are more things that I did ask God for, but like I said, everything I have asked for is just here. I cannot complain. I am a satisfied woman. I am a contented woman. I am in love, madly in love, in a positive way. And I'm happy where I am. My prayer is that God should give us long life, happiness, peace, wealth, everything positive that every couple would wish for themselves and their families. That's what I wish for. And thank you, Freddie Green, for coming into our lives.
Thank you very much. My raisins in the cake.
Oh yes, I call him my sugar. And he is my alabo. Alabo, my chief.
And you are my alabo Tara.
Oh, he remembered. Alabo Tara. That means chief's wife. Yes.
I I wanted to, what's the word? Let me use the right word. I wanted to stamp it, put my stamp on her. Because if I didn't do that, and we went out, and some idiot is having long conversations with her, and I get mad, somebody can say, look at him. He's not even married or engaged to this woman, and look at what he's doing. I didn't want anybody to talk about that. I wanted her for myself, not for other men. So I did everything possible militarily to win her heart. She never regretted it. It was a chance she took, a risk she took, somebody who didn't want to go into relationship again. How am I going to trust this man, Freddie Green? I know for sure there are many men, when they want a woman and they have bad character, their behavior, first time they see the woman, for the first 1 month, 2 months or so, they try to behave as a gentleman. But 3 months on, they show their true and the Eastman colors. That brings about disturbances in the relationship. But for a few weeks, she got to know that I don't like lies. I'm a very principled person. I adhere to my integrity and everything. Okay? So I told her all about me. I told her my past. I didn't want any third person to come and tell her. I didn't want to hide it. Yes, of course, I've been a womanizer before. It wasn't my fault. The women were after me. And I didn't want to sort of, disappoint them. I thought it was rude for a woman to, sort of approach you and be rude to her. But I learned my lesson. Better late than never. You see, and I've proven to her. And I'm still proving to her how best I'm going to be for her. Even death will never, what do you say that? Separate us. Death will never separate us. If I'm going with my baggage. Right? That is it. Period.
For me, is the fact that he's a principled man. Freddie's yes is yes, Freddie's no is no. I noticed that is a man that will not cheat on me. Is a man that is dedicated, and I needed that security. I don't want to be with someone where I'm thinking, oh my God, was he up to this time? I needed that security because, like I said, I have been through hell and back, and the last thing I need is another disaster for me and my children. We need a track that is straightforward and no zigzag, and I saw great qualities in Freddie. He tells you his mind. Whatever he doesn't like, he just tells you and you deal with it. So I needed someone who is honest, and like he said, and I know is a very principled man, and that's what you need in a man.
I don't like excuses.
No excuses. Tell him, say for example, you want £1,000. Don't go round the bend to ask Mr. Green for £1,000, because if he finds out that you're just going round the bush and you wanted £1,000 and you're just going round, that will offend him, and that's it between the two of you. So if you know you want £1,000, you tell him, Mr. Green, I want £1,000 for so and so. Are you able to give it to me? If he has it, he will give you. If he hasn't, he wouldn't. That's the sort of person he is. I remember there are times where I want a cup of tea, for example, and I say to him, are you going to the kitchen, sugar? And then he goes, why? I said, well, if you're going to the kitchen, can you make me a cup of tea? And he got really mad. He goes, don't say to me if I'm going to the kitchen. Just tell me. It's my duty to serve you. Just tell me, can you make me a cup of tea and I'll make it for you. You know, so I have learned, because I noticed how upset he was. He said, no, don't do that. Just tell me. You want me to give you something to eat? Just tell me. Can you make me omelette or whatever? You know, don't beat around. He doesn't like that. So you need a man who is honest, that you can trust. So if he says he's going to A, you know he's going to A. And if he changes going to A and he says to you, oh, on the long run, you know, I went to B, you know the reason why he went to B without thinking twice why he went to B. So yes, I felt really comfortable with him, you know, with his actions and the way he behaved. So yeah, that's what made me comfortable to accept his proposal.
I get a code. The code is every relationship, there's a lot of friction, misunderstanding. Okay? But it's based on real understanding. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. Small brains don't understand. You've got to have a strong brain to understand. And so I told her, whenever we have friction, that we are having an argument this and that, and it's my fault, just tell me, Freddie, love Princess, now stop. The moment she mentions that, I have to stop, no matter what, even if I'm going to kill myself, I have to stop. Now, if it's about her, if about me, and she's going on and on and on and on, I say, Princess, love Freddie. She has to stop. This is, you see, this is a covenant. Alright, no matter what the situation is, this is the covenant between me and her. Even if she died, I say, Princess, don't go, she shouldn't die. Alright? Huh? And if I'm going and she stands by me, Freddie, please don't die. I said, don't worry, darling, I'm not going. I can't leave you and go. You understand me? And that's right. So this is the secret between me and her. In every relationship, there must be something that you say to avert all negative, thing.
Yeah.
So we are living a very beautiful, happy life. I'm so happy. I'm happy to serve her. It's not written on my face that, oh, Freddie Green, he's the one who cooked for Princess. No, I'm looking after my woman because she is growing me for me to grow her. I love her and I don't regret having her. And if she's trying to play fool, the only thing I told her, listen to me, I say, I'm better go and buy a cane so that when it's done messed up, but I'll put you on the bed and I'll give you 10 strokes, then you learn lesson. But you see, it's all for fun. We do a lot of things here. We do a lot of dancing with the kids here and there, comedy, and all sort of things. Okay? So we are very happy and content. There's no problem at all. So that is it. It's a beautiful relationship. And there's nobody on this earth who can bring that except our Almighty God. No way. No way. Because I said to myself when my wife died in 2014, okay, I said to myself, I wasn't going to, get involved in. But what happens is anyone that I get involved with, I am going to carry her forward until the end of time.
Right. This is the second phase of the ceremony tomorrow, which happens to be the traditional marriage. Now, this is my first traditional marriage. Mr. Green is the first man that has decided, yes, if he's a curse, Mr. Green has broken that curse to go and pay my bride price. So he's going to do the traditional marriage, and we've decided on the color blue. We love the color blue. It's significant actually, because the first time I saw Mr. Green, no, my sugar I call him, Mr. Green is too official, I was wearing this color shade of blue, and he was also wearing this color shade of blue. So it's only practical, I mean, for us, that we use the color blue. And blue to me is peace. So he's got his regalia there again. I mean, look at the color scheme with his crown again. Yes, my chief's crown. Okay, I've got similar one, but for these I'm not wearing mine because I've got the headgear. But he's got the outfit. Again, he's got the necklace to go with the bead. Sorry, with the crown, and he's got the wrist band. And inside, again, he's got the. My love, can you help me, please? Can you open it up? And where's the where is it? He's got blue trousers inside. Where is it?
Oh boy, where is it? Ah, it's here.
Okay, let's see.
It's somewhere there. Yeah, it's alright.
Well, can you just tell them what you're looking for? What are you looking for, baby?
Coverman.
Okay, he's found it. So that goes with the outfit. So tomorrow, look out for my chief, my Freddie, my sugar, my honey.
Alabo.
Alabo. Alabo Bayelsa State. So he will be wearing this to come and pay my bride price. Nobody else has done it. He is the first. And like I said to him, you are my first love. You are the person, the man that I know I have fallen in love for the first time, having peace of mind. And so shall it be forever and ever.
Thank you very
Amen.
much. My raisin in the cake.
Okay, I'm his raisin in the cake. Now this is mine. Same color scheme. I've got a dress. Again, it was a material, a lace material that was bought by my sugar. Thank you very much for looking after me. I've always said for God to bless you in abundance for looking after us.
Don't spend all my money.
So it was a lace that was bought, and they made a beautiful outfit out of the lace. Some of our seamstresses are fantastic. They've got talent, you know. This is a beautiful dress, you know, which she has made for me for the traditional marriage. And I've got accessories to go with that. I've got a fan again to fan myself. That elegant Mr. Green again, as usual, opening the door. He just can't help it. He can't stay in one place. So I've got my fan. I love the silver in it because of the silver sequence that I've got on my my headgear. So this is the headgear. Hopefully I'll be helped to get this sorted tomorrow, otherwise we're going to have disaster. So I've got my beautiful, what's her name? Antonia. She's also a makeup artist, so she would be able to help me. You know, she's so sweet. So she's going to help me fix my headgear. And I've got my bead as well, same as Freddie's. So same color, and I've got the earrings to go with it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so those are the earrings to go with it. And I've got the ashoke, you know, which I can use or not use well, tomorrow for the traditional marriage. So again, I love this. I love the sequence. The color is just beautiful, you know. I love blue. We love blue. So yeah, this will go over my shoulder. And last but not the least, I've got my slippers, which again the same color, blue. I love it. It's comfortable, and we're ready for tomorrow. Although we're exhausted, but we're ready for tomorrow. So enjoy yourselves, guys, and thank you for watching.
Rukia Amata, could you come forward? He is going to be our negotiator of the bride price today. Mr. Green, could you tell me who is going to be negotiating on behalf of your family? Thank you very much.
Mr.
You have to get me.
Okay. Mr. Harris Smith, the one going to negotiate.
No, you have to thank the family. Yes.
I have to thank the family.
You have to thank the family for accepting.